How's it going, everyone? Welcome back. The Cincinnati Bengals today did everything we wanted and more. They got their guard. 17-time Pro Bowler, 3-time All-Pros, 2-time Hall of Famer, Lucas Patrick. Okay, maybe they got a backup. Lucas Patrick, though. Hey, no sacks allowed last season, no hits allowed last season, only 10 quarterback pressures allowed last season. We've seen him play guard. We've seen him play center. And this is an interesting one to me because the price tag says, hey, this is your backup. This is a depth piece. 1 year, 2.1 million. He's battled with some injuries the last few seasons. He's going to be 32 going into this season. But hey, seeing that the guy can protect the quarterback, he's proven he can protect the quarterback. It is an improvement. This is a guy, again, 10 pressures last season compared to, well below what Volson's been averaging these past few seasons. What Cap has been getting in on there as well. So hopefully this is a guy that does come in. He is an improvement from those players. And he's a guy that can potentially seize the moment here, get a chance to play more, earn the starting spot. I mean, there's more than enough room for this team to have a starting spot. I think that's what this is. You'd like to see the Bengals go out there, get a bona fide guard, protect the quarterback, worry about, if you can get a guy like that on a 1-2 year deal, that's a solid, proven starter. That's what you go after. And then, which, we're a little late for that. And then you have this situation when you have Lucas Patrick, you have Cordell Volson, you have Ford. These three guys can battle it out for the other position. And you can feel comfortable knowing Patrick, Ford, very versatile players. Patrick's played a lot of reps at center in his career. And, of course, mostly at left guard. And that's why it makes you believe, because he's been primarily a left guard, not a right guard, it makes you believe the Bengals coming in. If you're going to get a depth piece, he's going to be more versatile, play two positions. You're going to get a strict player. You'd think they'd go in right guard just because they've been battling already with, Ford with Bolson more comfortable with the left guard position. You wouldn't throw him into the fray unless you're saying, hey, let's have all three of these guys come in here, battle it out, and we're going to, again, attack right guard heavy in the draft. But again, these guys have proven they can move around, play different places. That could possibly happen here. We'll see. I do like the ad, though. I like bringing in Patrick here. You can never have enough cheap offensive linemen. You never know which ones may break out. You never know which ones go overlooked. Oftentimes, it does happen, especially when you get older. These guys start to learn the game, learn the technique a little bit better. They just have to learn how to keep, again, taking care of their body so they can play later into the 30s. Probably a big part of why Patrick did end up going for a cheap. He has a big plus here for the Bengals, of course. My one concern with him, it is the penalties. Took 6 penalties last season. Harris has taken 7 the last 3 years. And the reason, I know center, guard, different positions. The reason you bring it up, though, is because, again, we mentioned this guy has played some center. Year before, center, 10 penalties. So if there's one thing I'm a little bit concerned about, it's definitely those interior offensive linemen. Typically, you see it come out of the tackle position more than anything. But seeing those interior offensive linemen taking penalties, definitely a concern for me. You don't want to set this team back, especially a team that has proven to be a little bit shaky protecting the pass. The last thing you want is 1st and 15, 1st and 20, 2nd and 17 or whatever. Getting those pass rushes all warmed up, knowing that Burrow's got to drop back for longer. So hopefully that's something that's just, maybe it's an anomaly. He cleans that up this season. We'll see. Still hoping for the best. Good to see the Bengals making moves. Definitely want to see them potentially, if they can. Again, the pool is shrinking. Pull one more player in here at the guard position to try to at least bring a little bit of guaranteed stability at this guard position going into next season. Nonetheless, thank y'all for watching. We'll see you next time.